take care of home first. Home base where loan works in your favor. Keep your head down, keep patience, keep going. Keep something in the stash for the rain. Keep something in the glass for the pain. Keep up with the greatest alive with no budget. Yeah, smash through the game. I done seen life change right in front of my eyes, right in front of my building, right in front of my left one step.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Back at you with another video. This is Raw Detroit. Make sure you hit that subscription button, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell, and hit the word all so that you'll receive every notification that comes from this channel. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get to the video, into the segment, and we're going to talk about Dan Campbell's aggressive nature, especially when it comes down to the fourth down. I think a lot of people don't understand that by now that this is Dan Campbell's identity. His identity is he's going to be aggressive. Now, you're going to have to live with the results of what he does, whether he's aggressive on fourth down or not. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you take a risk. Sometimes in life, we take risks. We make a lot of decisions in life, and there's consequences behind it, whether it be good or bad. But at the same time, I love Dan Campbell's aggressive nature. Going after it, that's one thing he's going to do. If it's 4th and 1 or 4th and 2, or maybe 4th and 3, and he thinks that we have a possibility of getting that fourth down, getting that, not that fourth down, but getting that first down, then he's gonna do whatever in his power to go and get that first down. Some situations, yes, you kind of cringe and say, no, don't go for it. Not on this one. We haven't been doing good all game. No, don't do it. But then he gets it, and then it kind of, you're like, yeah, Dan, yeah. So, so the biggest thing with Dan Campbell, man, is this is his identity. This is just who Dan Campbell is as a coach. He's going to be different from the other coaches. All coaches can't have the same type of coaching style. Dan Campbell is going to continue to be aggressive. He was aggressive last year with the Lions. Ever since he's been with the tenure, he has been an aggressive coach to go for fourth downs. He's going to go for it. Whereas a lot of coaches, they may punt the ball. If he feels that he has an opportunity to get that first down, he's going to go for it. And I love everything about what Dan Campbell brings to the game, man. I love it because it's different. He's not going to be conservative all the time. And, sometimes you can lose games just being conservative. Sometimes you need to have that aggressive nature when you're coaching a game of football, especially with the Detroit Lions, because we're known for losing. We've been a franchise that's been known for losing. And now since we've been under Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell's regime and tenure in Detroit, we have pretty much starting to understand, man, what winning looks like, and it feels good. You gotta, even as a fan, it feels good to win games, man. It feels good to stick your chest out and walk around like a peacock every Sunday because you know that you got a victory Monday coming. It feels good. We have never felt this feeling like we're feeling right now with the Detroit Lions. So with Dan Campbell being aggressive, I don't mind it. It's just something, it's a risk that we just take as a football team. Going for it on fourth down, 4th and 2, 4th and 3. If Dan feels that we can go for it, hey, go for it. Why not? You live with the results later. That's what it's all about in football. You live with the results later, whether you get the first down or not. You live with the results. So I know what Dan Campbell's identity is. His identity is he's going to be aggressive. He is an aggressive coach, and that's going to continue to be his identity. I don't ever think that he's going to change from being aggressive and going for it on fourth down. That's just what he does. And ever since he's been with the Lions, this is what he's been doing, going for it on fourth down. So I know that there's some people, the media, that complain, man, he shouldn't have went for it. What was Dan thinking? But see, they're going to sing your praises when you get that first down. But when Dan Campbell doesn't get the first down, it's when they're going to be coming at you and saying, I told you so. I told you he shouldn't have went for that. Now he cost his team big time in the playoffs, or now he did this. Now, hey, man, you live with the results of whatever happened on the field. You leave everything out on the field, and that's what Dan Campbell is. He's a no-nonsense coach, and he's going to leave everything out on the field. I love that about Dan Campbell, that he's going to leave everything out on the field. Whether somebody likes it or not, it is what it is, but he's going to live with the results, whether he wins or loses. Dan Campbell is going to be an aggressive coach when it comes to fourth down situations. He's always been aggressive. He's never changed since he's been with the Lions. So I can expect him to go for it. because that's just what he does. He's going to go for it. And a lot of teams thinking like, nah, man, don't go for it. Don't do it. And Dan is like, nah, we're going for it. We're going to go for it. Whether we get it or not, hey, it is what it is. But I love his coaching nature. I love that he's willing to take a risk. I know sometimes it's cringe-worthy, but at the same time, you got to respect what Dan Campbell brings to the table. And that's his aggressive nature on fourth down. That's his identity, and that's not going anywhere. So definitely, guys, leave it in the comments section. What do you think about Dan Campbell's aggressive play calling and coaching nature when it comes to fourth down? To me, I'm willing to live with the results, whether win or lose. I know that Dan Campbell had some good intentions on winning the football game, and if you lose, it is what it is. But leave it in the comments section. This is Raw Detroit signing out. Peace!
Take care of home first. Home base where loan works in your favor. Keep your head down, keep patience. Keep going. Keep something in the stash for the rain. Keep something in the glass for the pain. Keep up with the greatest alive with no budget. Yeah, smash through the game. I done seen life change right in front of my eyes. Right in front of my building. Right in front of my left. One step till I fly free, fall from the ceiling. Hit the pavement running, 9 lives. But I'm a K9. And all of my dogs got the same mind. Got the same time as I do. And I knew I was different since day one. Devil riding when the night fall. God smiling when the day come. I'm A1, 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 A1 for life. Come gamble, new fight. 1 hand and 2 dice. 1 hand and 2 dice. Now roll 'em. Roll 'em. Roll 'em. 1 hand and 2 dice.